You know, a good heart is automatically guided by the Lord. Trust me, is backed by the Lord. A good heart, you having a good heart. You don't need to be a Christian. You don't need to be a Christian, being calling yourself a Christian or Christianity or any form. Sometimes you may not be capable to pray. You may not be having that energy to fast. You may not be having that chance to pray, speak in tongues. But the truth is that you having a good heart is backed by the Lord. This is the mistake that a lot of people today are making in their life. Because if you look at people today who were succeeding and suddenly everything start to go down, their life start to collapse, their business start to go down, everything they touch start to go down, is because of the fact that many of them have made an attempt to destroy someone who have a good heart. Trust me, it sounds so funny, but this is just the fat truth. It sounds so funny, but this is just the pure truth. Sometimes people will tell you are evil because everything they do, your good heart is protecting you. Your good heart is something that God is looking up to. One day I was speaking to some of my friends. I told them, it's not about you praying. It's not about you fasting. It's not about you praying 5 times in a day. My Muslim friends, I was telling them, because many of them were bragging, you have to pray, you have to do this, you have to do that. One of them said, even if you do something evil and you pray, the prayer will be answered. I look at them, I said, God is not after your prayer, because many of you have not been enlightened and you don't want to understand. Listen, the reason why a lot of people today are frustrated, the reason why a lot of people today, nothing is working for them, everything they put hand go down. Everywhere they go, they are being rejected. Every step they do, they are being accused. Everything they touch, nothing work out. And some of them were earnestly doing well. Some of them, their business were growing. Some of them, they were succeeding. And suddenly they start to go down because many of them, because of envy, jealousy, they have made an attempt to frustrate someone who have a good heart. Trust me, they have made that attempt. This is what the Bible says. He said, they draw their self with their tongues, but their heart is far from me. He said, if those who are called by my name, if those who are calling my name can humble themselves and repent. So you need to understand that there are those who God don't joke with. It's not about you fasting. It's not about you praying. It's not about you speaking in tongues. There are those that even if they are praying, they are not praying. God is watching their footsteps. Even if they are Christians, they are not Christians. God is watching them. Why? Because God don't play with a good heart. Look at the life of Joseph. Joseph, nowhere in the Bible that I read that Joseph is a Christian. Yes, but he's a choosing. But it was not written that they give him the mark of a Christian. Yes, but the reason why God was with Joseph is because of good heart. Look at David. He said, a man after my own heart. So you need to understand that a lot of people today, the reason why many of them, nothing is working, or some of them are now suddenly start to go down, everything they touch, they are suffering in and out, nothing. If they go there, they reject them. Where other people are succeeding, they fail. Where other people are winning, their own case become different. Anywhere they go, their own case become different. Anywhere they go, it look like they are carrying aroma of failure. Is because if you watch deeper, you will understand that most of them have made an attempt to destroy someone that have a good heart. They have made an attempt to destroy someone that God has blessed. Look at it. The brothers of Joseph were living good. They were living nice. Everything was working perfectly for them. If they go to the bush to go and hunt, they always kill. They always have meat to eat. They always have even a lot to eat and remain. But when they make an attempt to kill Joseph, a man with a good heart, a man with orders of God, a man that God is watching, watching day and night because of his good heart, because of his pure heart. When they make that attempt to kill him, that marked the beginning of their own failure. That marked the beginning of their own suffering. That marked the beginning of their own what? Pain. That marked the beginning of their own downfall. That marked the beginning of them regretting why they are on earth. So that is what you need to understand, that the reason why most of people around you today, particular reason why it look like where they go, anything they do and nothing is working out, is because many of them have secretly make an attempt to kill someone or to hurt someone or to frustrate someone. They have made an attempt to hurt someone that have a good heart. They won't tell you. Many of them have, because of envy, jealousy, they have gone to some places to make sure nothing work out for that man, for that lady, for that girl, for that boy, for that family, for that, for that person, for that orphanage, for that fatherless. They have made an attempt to make sure they destroy them. But it end up not working, because the truth is that a man with a good heart, a woman with a good heart, a child with a good heart, a family with a good heart, an orphan or fatherless or motherless with a good heart, God back them. That is why the Bible says he is a father to the fatherless, a mother to the motherless. You need to understand this, that whenever it does not matter who you call yourself. Look at the King Saul in the Bible. King Saul was worthy, well known or recognized. But when he make a move to kill David, a man with a good heart, David bring all his strength to kill their enemy. But he end up having a David who lead to his own downfall. So you making a move or attempt to kill someone with a good heart, you won't be able to succeed. The worst mistake is that people are making a move to kill someone that is being ordered by God. So the truth is that they can't succeed. It does not matter the attempt. It does not matter their plan. It does not matter their arrangement. It does not matter how they arrange it. It does not matter how they conspiracy it. It does not matter how they come together. The truth is that you cannot succeed in hurting someone that is backed by God. Unless God is not God. It does not matter how you tried. The truth I'm here to tell you is this. I was brought up by a very good parents with a good heart. I know how many times they attempted to take the life of my own parents, directly or indirectly. This one is not joking. I know. But sometimes I do used to ask my mom a question, and my daddy always. I do used to ask them, but why is it that God keep protecting you people? Why is it that God keep preserving you? And even in front of your enemy, even in front of you, your enemies are dying. They are all going down. He said, Samson, when you grow old, never forget to keep doing good. Never forget to keep doing good, whether the ones you love or the ones you don't love, whether you like them or you don't like them. Listen, the best thing you will do for yourself is that when you see someone you hate and you know they have a good heart and you hate them to the fullest, just let them go. If you see a sheet, in the bush or anywhere, how do you do? The moment you see that sheet, you turn like this. If the sheet is on your way, what do? You try to cough. That is how you have to do. Because if you make the mistake of attending to hurt someone that have a good heart, I'm not talking about Christian. I'm not talking about a chosen one. I'm talking about whether you are a believer, you are not a believer, whether you know God, you don't know God. As long as you have a good heart, God. It's just like where they give someone gold. It's just like where they decide to give someone gold. This is how it is to God. It is a very unique and acceptable offering to God. That you have a good heart. You don't have negative thought towards nobody. You don't envy someone. You are not plotting evil against them. You are just there for your own. You don't envy them. You don't pray for your downfall. You don't go anywhere to make them go down. So, no matter how you try to hurt someone with a good heart, it will always backfire. So when you look at people who are suffering around you, either your brothers, your sisters, and it look like everybody is growing and their own case different, become different, watch deeply. You will know that most of them have made an attempt to hurt someone that have a good heart. And because the fourth truth is that you can't make an attempt to hurt someone that have a good heart and be what and score free. You cannot. You can't make that move to frustrate someone that have a good heart and score what free. It's dangerous, bro. People may not tell you this. So be mindful whom you hurt. I'm not saying you should hurt someone, but be careful. Because the truth is that if you make the mistake or attempt to hurt someone with a good heart, you may not be able to live to tell the story. Remain blessed.